Hello everyone and welcome to another one. I hope you're all really well. We're going to be doing a pre-week cleanup. Me and Panza, that's what we've called her, little Panza. She is gorgeous. We're going to be doing a cleanup, just trying to get everything back to some kind of standard before the week kicks in, and it's prepping all the school stuff and it takes your time away from doing the other stuff that's needed around the house. I find that anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but I find when I'm dealing with school books, PE kits, swim kits, school uniforms, packed lunch boxes, water bottles, it distracts me from everything else, and I become like, I'll just leave it there, I'll deal with it in a minute, or I'll just put that there. Because my brain can't focus on like so much at once, and then I just have all this mess. And yeah, but bringing the bin to the front door is so good. If you're like me and you struggle getting that everywhere, I felt like I had an urn in my hands and it was like blown all over the place. Yeah, if you're like me and you struggle with keeping things in order, keeping things as they should be, and chucking stuff out when you should, bring your bin round. Honestly, it does absolute wonders, because I know it's there at the front door. So I go around the house looking, what can I put in there? What can I launch? Yeah, and that's what I do. I just grab everything and then just swing the door open and chuck it in. It's great. Not great for the postman when he turns up and I haven't shut it and it's still sat out there and he walks past the bin and has to post the letters for the letterbox. But there we go. There we go. I'm going around doing the kitchen first, giving all the tiles and everything a clean over, pulling everything out. It collects a lot of dust, especially around the air fryer. I find a lot of dust collects around there if I don't keep on top of it. But to be fair, it's not something that I think I'm going to go and clean that right now. And I don't plan on cleaning it every single day. So when I do get on it, I'm like, oh, God, I should do this more often. But then if I say that about everything in the house, I will never sit down. I will never sleep. I will never eat and I will never drink. I will have no life and I will just be wiping down dust. So don't put too much pressure on yourself, because I do it to myself all the time. I'm like, I feel really bad now because I can't believe how much dust is collected on that or behind it, you know, when you find something that's hidden behind the bread bin and you're like, how long's that been there? How long? Well, not the bread bin, because I pull that out all the time, but you know, like a toaster or something. God knows what's living down behind the cooker. I dread to think what's underneath it. It's crazy. But I do like to clean the wires when I do the cleaning on the old equipment in the kitchen, because, you know, things get stuck on them. They do. And a good tip if you're cleaning your kettle is to boil it prior and then go clean it like a couple of minutes later, because the heat, if anything's on it, like, I don't know, a bit of splattered up sauce from doing a spag bowl or something, then it comes off a lot easier because the kettle's been heated. Yeah, simple things. Everyone's probably like, yeah, it's pretty obvious, Gabby. That's obvious. But I'm just here like, listen to my tip. Listen to my tip. Yeah, and then it's the constant washing up of those things that just don't go into the dishwasher, like my wooden chopping board. I literally feel like I wash that all the time. I wash that more than I wash my hair. I'm not even joking, like, because I use it all the time. It's one of my favourites. So loading up the dishwasher once again, filling it up in my jar. What I do need to do is I seriously need to do a shop based on what my hands can take, because my hands are getting worse. I've been trying to get a doctor's appointment for ages and I still can't get one. But my hands are getting so bad that after this clean that I did, this video, my left hand was completely curled in. It was in so much pain. Oh my God, it was worse than toothache, and it's rare for me to say anything's worse than toothache because I can't cope with toothache. But yeah, it was awful. So I'm desperate to see a doctor. But I had it in my head where I'm going to go over absolutely everything in my house that I use all the time that causes me to have pain. So, for instance, I put my dishwasher tablets inside that jar purely because it's quite tough to open. And therefore, the kids aren't just going to grab them. And it's backfired on me because I struggle to open it and it's putting more strain on my hand. So the less strain that I can put on it, the better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go around and have a look at absolutely everything and what I can do to make changes in my house that's going to fit around my problem. But yeah, it's not good. I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying it. Anyone else have fibromyalgia, arthritis? It's just so awful to live with. Like, it really is degrading. But anyway, look at that sky. Look, it's beautiful. Got a lovely sky out today. A little bit of a wind, a warm one. So the washing's going out, and loving it. Nick's due back from France as well. So yeah, he's due back today, actually, in the video today, not my voiceover today. And bless his heart, he brought me back some beautiful French chocolates. I mean, oh look, I decided to have a bounce because it was really fun. I was like, no, I need to wee. I'm going to wet myself. Talking of toilet, here we go. Into the toilet to give it a nice clean over. Whoa! There it is. Waiting. Yeah, he brought back some lovely chocolates from France. Showed me so many beautiful photos and videos. He brought treats back for the boys. It was really nice. Really, really nice. There was something I was going to say. It was in my head, and I'm like, I was going to say it. And can I remember? No, I can't. I can't remember at all. I'm using this little, it's like a blind cleaner, but it's really handy. Like, it really gets around the sides really good. Like, I was quite enjoying myself. I was like, oh, it's got a curve to fit the curve. We are curving over here. We are curving around the toilets with my flash, with my Mandarin flash. Oh, yes. I'm going to a drag comedy night just over a week. I'm really excited. Like, I can't wait. Now, okay. Do you agree with me that it's a chance to go all out? I'm going all out. So I know for a fact that I will be the only one that's gone all out, you know, like to this extent. Would you do it? So in my head, I'm like, I'm going to do a 50s hairstyle. Like, and I mean like a proper 50s do. I might even do the old, you know, where you pull all the front and it's like a massive bun that goes underneath the front of your head. Oh, it's hard to describe. Spreads across and you have to hairspray it in place with like the big waves at the side, big curls, you know, proper 50s. And then I'm thinking like either a lime green suit or a hot pink one. Yeah, with like high shoes, but I can't wear heels, so it'd be like high platform type shoes rather than heels. Maybe something, a little lacy thing underneath. Yeah, full on makeup. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Honestly, if I've got an opportunity to go all out, I want to go all out. Yeah, would you do it? If you knew that everyone you were going with was just going to be not like that, would you still do it? I'm still going to do it regardless. Just curious to hear your thoughts and what you would do if one of your friends turned up fully done like that and no one else was. How would you feel about it? Anyway, given the old industrial Hoover, it's run. It loves to come out to play. It does. Yes, it does. Hoovering about. Yes. I absolutely love getting this thing out. It is like my best friend. So the other Hoover I've got, the one that has the light up on the end, is great. It's brilliant. It does what it needs to do. But it's one of those ones that if you've got a floor that you want to get proper sucked, this is the one for the job. Like, this one will suck up your house. If you've got a sock, it's gone. If you've got literally a pile of Lego, like the entire Lego built on the floor, it will suck it up. I love it. Oh, I love it. It's so good. It's good to me, this one. This one's good to me. So the only thing I don't like is taking it upstairs. The heat was blowing out the back of it. You know, like you have the hole at the back and it blows out the air. It was blowing out onto my thigh. It was burning. Actually, talking of my thigh, I was in the kitchen last night and it's coming along. Yeah. Cutting up some pizzas for the boyos. Yes. I was in the kitchen and my grill door was down. So the top oven, it's the top oven stroke grill. Anyway, the door was down and I turned. I was in that little corner bit there and I turned and it hit my thigh. Oh, the pain. I said I'm going to have a massive bruise tomorrow because I bruise really easily. And sure enough, there it is, hurting. It hurts to even shower. It's evil. So I've got loads of sheets in here where I've been doing the washing like an absolute mad thing. And I'm just folding them all up and I'm going to pop them on this chair to take upstairs. Honestly, never ending. Elliot didn't feel well. He caught my bug, so he slept on that sofa last night. And yeah, it's been one of them weeks, you know, one of those weeks where if everything's going to happen, it's just going to happen. And that's what I've had this week. I've had a week from hell. Like, oh my God, arguments with the boys, arguments with my teenagers, Jesus. And then the next minute it's all like, yeah, what do you fancy for dinner? It's like nothing never happens. But I suppose that's a good thing, isn't it? Because you let it all out because you care. you argue. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't argue. And then it's all back to normal. And before you know it, it's like, love you. Yeah, it's mad. Family's madness. Anyway, I'm watching Sam and Colby while I'm trying to tidy up and get everything organised. And yeah, I contacted a church and they rejected me. They're like, no, you can't. You can't sleep here for the night to do an investigation. I was most gutted, but I'm still on it because I need to find somewhere where we can do a proper, little. So I want the first video to be, a great location. So yeah, so it's come the night time. I'm putting some candles about and I'm doing the usual, putting my lights on. Oh, it's all cozy and nice. I love it. And then I start thinking, because I'm set in the mood, even though I've still got stuff to do, I'm set in the mood. It's making me tired. I just want to sit down and have a cup of tea. Yeah, I put my one in the toilet as well, which I absolutely love. I got that candle from B&M, I think it was. And that one I have to keep an eye on because I don't want to burn the place down. Kettle's going on. Kettle's making me a nice hot cup of tea. Do you know what this is going with? This is going with the last grand tour, which if you haven't seen it yet, definitely recommend go and watch it. Although it did make me very emotional at the end. I wanted to cry. So I'm just going to sit up now and wait till almost 10 o'clock at night when Nick comes home from France. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all lovely people in my next one.